Welcome everyone to It's Vinylly Mine. Yes, a special trivia inspired edition, if you will. And as some of you may know, I play in the world's largest trivia contest with my team, Team Freak. We have many names, but there's Freak always in the title, and it's trivia in Stevens Point, world's largest trivia contest. It's meant to be a fundraiser for one of the only left completely student-run radio stations in the country. All volunteer work and students and such. Well, they have a fundraiser every year, and teams register and you get a team ID, and then from 6 o'clock Friday to midnight Sunday, there are trivia questions answered over the radio that entire weekend. And you listen and you call in with your ID and your answer. You usually have the length of 2 songs, about 4 minutes to answer the question, and it could be on anything, pop culture, sports. I mean, you name it. I've yet to find something that they haven't asked about. Well, around Saturday morning, it was the hour 11, I believe it was. Been up for quite some time already. A question came about, and if you'll bear with me, the question basically was structured as a Emmy-nominated actor who also directed short films and a music video for a novelty song, was also a new wave musician who founded a band and with a friend. And the cover art for their only full-length feature album included a cow with horns and a vampiric cow, excuse me. It included a vampiric cow and the devil sitting on Jello. Who was this person? Well, the person was Bill Paxton. He was a new wave musician. Didn't know that. And then when we learned the answer, which we did get, by the way, I took a deep dive into the album they were talking about. And lo and behold, thank you to the internet and someone offering a fairly decent condition version for a very reasonable price. I believe that's what's in this box today that just arrived. So I'm going to show you why I purchased this impulse buy and why I found it so fascinating. So let's drop the needle and take a closer look, shall we, at Martini Ranch's Holy Cow. Now, yes, that's the title. I ordered this on Discogs because it for mint it's fairly pricey, but I got it from Vinyls for Us is what they are. They're a seller on Discogs, and they got their Instagram there. They're print all over. But wait till you see this cover, folks. Okay, here you go. Sorry. The cow's expression alone is worth it. Oh, it looks it looks better even in person. Oh, let's take a look. Now there is some wear and tear on it. Like I said, I got this one for a reasonable price. I knew what condition it was when I ordered it because, again, I wasn't looking for mint, but I had to have. You look at it, I had to have this in my collection. The cow, the eyes. Oh, it was just as funny at like. Was it like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning when we found this answer? But there it is, the cow who has a snake, kind of like horns, right? A spring. There's a little happy bumblebee in the. There's so much going on this cover, right? And then the devil just hanging on a pile of Jello. The hell Jello? I don't know. But yeah, I love this cover, and this is why I had to get it. So, as far as the spine goes, there's the art wraps around. There's Martini Ranch Holy Cow. It's fairly easy to read. More of the spring, and there we go on the back. It just gets even weirder. You've got someone diving into a cactus. You've got a scorpion here, chicken with a saddle, couch on fire, and then there's Bill Paxton there with his buddy. I believe it was Andrew Todd, who he he did the band with from like 82 to 86 or something like that. Anyway. Yeah, here we have our track listing as well. I don't know what the inside of this looks like, so let's see if we've got anything interesting on the inside. What do we got here? We got the sleeve. Oh, wait, we got the lyrics of that damn cow again. God dang it. Oh, man. Then we got that dang cow. We've got some pictures, stills here along the left-hand side of some of the performers, and that's actually related to the music video, which again is fascinating. And what's even more fascinating is as you take a look at who's on this album, it's crazy. It's just as crazy as the cover. And the other side, oh, look at that. There we are. Andrew Todd and Bill Paxton, Martini Ranch. The credits there. Special thanks to James Cameron. Yes, and there it is, copyright 1988. Now, we'll look at the record first, and then we'll get into why Jim Cameron is mentioned prominently, and not just because Bill Paxton did so much work with him, obviously, and here we go, the label, wonderful label on Sire Records here. I dig that label color quite a bit. Nothing funky with the label, but still, and the vinyl does look like it's in really good condition. So thank you, Vinyls, for you. Yeah, this is a good quality. So I've not listened to this before. It is available on digital. Now, part of the fascination of this is starting to see who was involved in this. You've got Mark Isham, who's on a couple of tracks on here. Yes, the composer Mark Isham is on here. You have Cindy Wilson from the B-52s on 3 tracks. You have 3 members of Devo contributing to this album. And wait, there's more. Judge Reinhold is whistling on one of these tracks. And a music video for the song Reach, which is out on YouTube now, was directed by none other than Jim Cameron and starring a slew of folks, including his future wife, Lance Hendrickson, Bill Paxton, obviously, Burt Kortz. My mind was just blown finding out so much information from this album that had just the freakiest covers. So what I'm going to do is take a short break here. We're going to listen to this. I'll come back with what my favorite track is on here. And yeah, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, looking for even more content? Then why not head on over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/specialmarkproductions, where we have 3 affordable tiers that will get you access to the conversation before the conversation of the spoiler room, get an exclusive VIP episode each month that you vote for the spoiler room, and you can also get early access to our videos and so much more. So head on over there, because the more we can do there, the more we can do here. And we are back from listening to this new wave album, and man, it was fun. It's a lot of fun, especially I love my Oingo Boingo. I love the Devo, B-52s, and if you like that style of music, this album is gonna be for you. I loved the side A is stronger than side B. I will say that, but yeah, Reach. You can see why they got Jim Cameron to do the direct the video for that one. The Western theme, so much fun, but it is probably the most cinematic you could picture it in your head out of the number of tracks on here. Though I'm sure if you got some imagination, you could imagine a lot of things. Fat Burning Formula is just hilarious. World Without Walls has a clip from Ronald Reagan telling Mr. Gorbachev, tear down the walls, and then they kick in. We have Cindy Wilson's vocals really come through on that one, along with the trumpet from Isham. From Mark Isham. So yeah, I really dig this this album overall. It was just fun. The last 2 tracks don't hit with me as well. I'm not sure why. Maybe that's why they put them near the end of the album. They're not horrible tracks by any mean, but compared to some of these other tracks on here, A Hot Dog is just hilarious, involving a man talking about his dog. And uh, yeah, this album. Oh, sorry. This album, I am so glad that I just blind bought it thanks to trivia. And if you're wondering what trivia is like, well, they're going to play the contest again next year. Uh, and I'll put links in the body of the description for this video for where you can see clips of video and the world's trivia and the world's largest trivia contest. And if you do have this album, let me know what you think of this. You can hear some of Bill Paxton's voice in this tracks for sure. The Devo track. I mean, yeah, it's just a very interesting album that I'm very happy to add to the collection. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what we do here, please head on over to our Patreon. We got a lot of stuff there, and the more we can do there, the more we can do here. I thank each and every one of you. Please help us get to 2,500 subscribers and hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up, bells and whistles, and all that. I thank you for your support, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub. Serious girl, serious girl, serious girl. Cow.